enyumre edmoba KFM TV eso enyumre asosen sama yabwa no efi mai mu ne yedninia ebeso wo se no sia kase wo KFM TV ne so na mekai wo se enyumre nsem no se mufo asema yemi okenkan fo emi so me de ebeso wo se no sia kase na nsem no edos ye papa dwumeko bi adaro ma na enyumre wo mo ebo metri dom ma me de nsemi me de ebeso mo na ye de asida eni kabia ebeko edi ama KFM Musical Center dada bateka bana talent microfinance omo ana wonye dwumeko enyumre wo mo eso masnema me de nsemi me de ebeso mo na enyumre semi mekai wo se etwegu ewo ye abefo ntentam fidie ne so ko Facebook a KFM TV GH ubetimi ahwebi na wa like na wa dwenche ne so die guase am kama YouTube nso KFM TV GH anu ti se otika mu de memma eno enye odadwen san se wo fa phone na wo KFM TV GH be ubenya kase bi ahwe wo ho kama na nsem no edos ye papa enwumre de bedimo akotini ebi ene se eye Matthew Nyamdam eye pandan sem no endedwe abetodwa se wono a ana womoyi ne se mahwebedwani edemade hye ya womo ewo pandai abato mpeso aso eno yede mu nsem yede ebesomo enwumre ewo kase ne so sa enso so ana nadmo kopiemo ewo kpeshi eye laguna omashase ebubu adan ahodo bebre na omochese no eyade be beboa ma flooding inso yiyu a amani homeso wo hono ano etimi abrase ano so yede mu nsem yede ebeba besomo enwumre ewo kase no so yede dwede nsem ebeka ho ediama mobile money transaction ededwe abetodwa se eye said record no yade ekodu eye 518 billion Ghana cedis ewo 2025 emu wo December abosumi mu a Bank of Ghana anomode saa asemwe abetodwa no so yede mu nsem yede ebeba besomo yede ne jede nsem ebeka ho ediama eye grand up chale endedwe abetodwa se womo esiu kwesi ata a woye nyum ewo my Ghana eye 10 million Ghana cedis eno no womo hwese wo betimi akọ asetena ewo hum ebusuafo we ni nsem ne afoforo pi anwumre yabo no a yede ebeso mo se no osia kase wo KFM TV ne so kenkaifo enwumre edin a meje so ene maami esinkroma mitwa me ho sema aba me ba nsem na do so na me hyase ede ama Yegusama muina akwa baeda mwasise enwumre muguso etimu TV ho amhwe no nsia kase wo KFM TV ne so mekoso ekai wo se enwumre nsem no etwego ewo ye abefo ntentam fidie ne so Facebook and YouTube eye KFM TV je no tu wetimi ahwebi na wa share na wa like na wa dwenche no so die guase ama me kama me hye nsem na se de ama odia eye director Edma Legal Affairs Edma the New Patriotic Party NPP amenyoko no eye Gary ni mako endedwe wo de betudwa woche se eye onmonyam for Matthew Nyamdem pandai sema ebeto odwa wo my Ghana obibia etwe ne sesre ne abasa no wo mode asemi ekopie mu wo court asem dibia ende na court ebuse eye Matthew Nyamde won kwaso a entina so se mrahye bedwani enfama di hye ya wo mo pandai abato a empeso aso
that the decision of the Tamale High Court was made without jurisdiction, and so the court has quashed it and is hereby quashed. So Honorable Nyamdam still remains the MP of the people of Pandai, so we call it still maintained. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I mean, the majority in Parliament say that they would consider the option of a review. They say they disagree with the decision of the court.
For one decision, you can come up with review. They will add two. Therefore, will not change their position to be before 3 in the likely event. So I think they should just forget about it.
I mean, there are those who say that, and in fact, they say in their press conference that you and the MEP have exhibited.
Who say?
Roxanne Nelson, the Court. He says when the High Court in Tamale gave that judgment, you were very sad about that, and you actually used language on the judge that he did not agree with. But now you've gotten a favorable judgment, and you are singing praises in the court.
You see, when it comes to court, and a decision goes whether one way or the other, you take a legal route. What we did as a party, we took a legal route, and the court has said us. So that should be it.
Thank you very much.
Ebusiafo anu ntinsem we anampanyifo de abetudwa yenso ye de bi aba besomo anope ye to aso e de amodia eye Matthew Inyamde wo ye mrahye bedwani de ma de hye ya wo mo ewo kwandan abaton peso aso ne de court asemi ya wo mo kwa asetan kunimde e command no wo de nsem bi etudwa wo chese nani agiye papa se wo mu bu asemi ekọ edima na wo san eda NPP amenio ko no members ni nia wo do mo asese wo asemi nhase ani na wie ye no wo mutimi etan nechi ma bibia atodin ewo my Ghana henda wo san eye mrahye bedwani de ma de hye ya wo mo ewo kwandan abaton peso aso ho.
What is done in my life, and to also thank my lawyers, and also use this opportunity to thank the Supreme Court judges for the ruling, because it's clear that the people wanted to change the will of the people of Bandai, but the Supreme Court has affirmed the will of the people, and I'm most grateful to them. I also want to thank the party from the head to the bottom, that is national, regional, and the constituency, for the support they've given me. And the people of Bandai, I'm sure that when you are in Bandai today, you will see the joy of the people, because they voted for me and they expected me to serve them for the 4 years. I also want to thank His Excellency, the former Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, for the support he's giving me throughout. I am most grateful. May God add several years to his current years. And I know by the will of God, he will serve this nation one day.
Thank you.
Ebusiafo ma wode ne semebe wiye no anna eye majority chief whip eye Roxanne Nelson Dafiamakpo wono so ede ebetudwa wo chem se wo hwe se asomdwe mapa betime piem wo my Ghana ha ne mfa won de ndisi amani okọ na ebeye bia no wo mehwe ama asomdwe mapa etimi epiem.
Court has just given its decision in the Bandai matter is to the effect that the decision of the Tamale High Court, the Commercial Division, presided by Justice Brew, be quashed by a 4-1 decision. Now, as a party, we are aggrieved by this decision, and therefore we will advise our candidate in the matter regarding the next step to take. But the court is a court of equity and of law. We should be interested in the Gazette notification published by the Assembly Press under the authority of the Electoral Commission that was brought to Parliament, for which people like me were sworn in. That cannot be a gazette that will be discounted by the court, because it's a public document. The NPP cannot benefit from that gazette notification and come to court and say that that is not the proper document. You see, the NPP, when the Tamale court gave their decision in our favor, they called the court a kangaroo court. Today, when they got the court decision in their favor, they are singing the praises of the court. But we are law-abiding. We want to urge our teaming supporters, both here and in Bandai, to remain calm. This is not the end. This matter is not the end. The ruling of the court will be filed according to the court's own decision by the 6th of February. When we obtain the ruling, that's the certified true copy, and we study it, we will advise ourselves. There's a review option. So this matter is not ended. It's not ended. It's not ended.
Ebusiafo anu ntinsem we anadafia makwa wono so wode abetudwa anwumeye so ye de bi aba besomo ye to ansem ne so de ama odia eye nde Supreme Court ekwa asetina no no enam so manipa dodo na de abetudwa mo chese wo mani ngi kwan a eye court asifa ebu a Bandai nsemi so esansema na NPP ameni okono mu bepiem e wo court asem de bia ho no wo mu ina ahye fita esanse na wo mu onsusuye bi se kunimdie ebetimi akọ ede ama nsemwe ana amanfo binmo ekafa eye court ruling eho.
And then MPP for Ebano Obiase white. And not just they knew it before they came. because maybe there is some collaboration between them and then our leaders. So we don't understand. So they should tell us the reason why this verdict.
Now, court in your passing judgment, and the word decided to say, court. And our opponent, dear, on him say, never see what court in me, Urban was a white, the MPs in the Chiba court. Then what does it tell you? It tells you they have a pre-judgment about it already. And you know, if you say, you're paying for no money and
Adeshima Benington same way and amafo binimo so e de abetudwa nwumre ye de bi ababeso ye to ansem ne so e de amaodia Dennis Miracle Abuaje and the dwe okabaomia ye ne campaign team ne ho and the wording sem bi abetudwa efa wo mo prime minister mo de be hihye so e wo January bosmini de to so eduasa ba kuno a wo che se wo mo de wo wo gidie se Dr. Mahmoud Baumia wo no anankunimdie ebe kwama no isa se bon my Ghana ha nipa dodo na ene support eye ba and when to MPP amenu kon wo mu yi obi a obetimi ebedi party n'anima e wo se wo mo fo obi a abribia no obetimi aboa ma party na akona nani pa otimi poli crowd no sa nipa no ana wo se wo mo hwe na wo mo eyi no edc party n'anim same way ana Dennis Miracle Abuaje wo no so wo de abeto edwa.
It's been a very interesting campaign. He's stuck to the issues. He's been very focused on the critical things that matter to the MPP delegate, i.e. the fact that we are going into a contest to elect first somebody that can compete and win against the NDC in 2028, and then 2, somebody that can, after winning, be able to steer the affairs of the country and make the party proud and lead this country to another level. So the 2 are linked together. You can't have one and not have the other.
Indeed.
You know, so that makes it quite a straightforward decision for him. You may win primaries, and if you can't lead the country, it will be counterproductive to the party. You may also be very able to run the country, but you need to win the primaries. You need to win the elections. You know, first against the NDC. So these 2 things are basically what. And to the delegates, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia has been very clear with this message to them. I am the guy that would be able to unite our party going into the future. I am the guy that understands the ropes of this journey. I have been there before. I've seen it before. Yes, the first time we couldn't make it, but that even positions me in a more advantageous position than the others, because then when we enter the campaign room for 2028, I know the pitfalls to avoid. I know the holes to dodge. I know the roads to use based on the previous experience, and history also favors him. I mean, in Ghana, there's no doubt that from 1992 to now, there's a trend. Consistency in candidature is crucial. There has never been a time where somebody has attempted the presidency for the first time and won. Unless the person is a certain president. And that tells you that the social mindset, the electoral psychology of the people is quite clear. They need time to be able to absorb what it is that you're saying. And the evidence is that anytime a new candidate runs against a candidate that is coming for a repeat period, that repeat candidate is likely to win. So it's almost as if when you lose the previous elections, it positions you even better for the next elections. And the critical attributes that the people of this country look out for in a president is what Dr. Mahmoud Baumia far possesses ahead of the other
What are these attributes?
Oh, I mean, you know, respect for humanity is extremely important. Governance is about people. So Dr. Mahmoud Baumia clearly is one person that is without doubt accepted widely by the Ghanaian people in terms of the critical social virtues that humility, his respect for people, his demeanor, his composure. You know, you're going to lead millions of people.
Dr. Luchum can claim same.
Well, so all of them, but he has more. I mean, if you should map it on a graph, he's ahead.
Adeshima Benington same way ana Dennis Miracle Abuaje wo de abetudwa nwumre ya yenso ye de bi ababesom ye de wo etu ansem ne so akonsem from the ya wasu east wo mo prime minister eno so wo mo de be hihye smitweri ra na mo de be hihye so ho no eno enam so em de dwe vetin ahyase ekroso gidgidi e wo NDC wo mo headquarters ainom e won crime ha say na abaton be koso wo march bosome ni de to so miensa e wa fimpinu ni aduonu ensia emu na nipa wo mo ejina ede ama yawa so east eye Hajia Amina Adam eye mashebedwane ano ohwo a wonya ne baby kɔ ne ho kani wono so ejina sa ensoso ana Mahama eye Nasser wono so ejina bi Baba Jamal Ahmed wono so ka ho bi ana Mohammed eye Rumi Dr. Yakubu eye Azindo wono so eka ho bi Hajib Mohammed wono so eka ho bi sankrofo we ana omu nyina wo mu ejina se mashebedwafo ede ma de hye ya wo mu ewa yawa so east eye mashebedwafi Ebusi afanu nti ende vetting we and course wo hwa yen so ye de bi ababesom ye to ansem ne so de amaodia e ma shebedwane a wogina de ma de hye ya wo awafo ano southwest Elvis or say men sadapa and de do wono so de abetudwa wo chim se prime minister NPP amenioko no wo mode be hye so wo January bosome ne de to so eduasa ba akumu no Dr. Brian Echampon wonka na kuma entu ne yem ne sanse wo mu ina etan ne chia wo no Elvis wono so watai ne chi papa wo hwe senkunim de mapa ebetimi akọ ede ama no be presidential candidate ede ama the New Patriotic Party NPP amenioko
decided that there's no way we are going to think about somebody's parochial increase. We want someone who is a unifier, who is going to put almost all the four aspirants together. And from the look of things, looking at Dr. Brian Champion's competence, his boldness, how courageous he is, we believe in him. That aside him, there's no one that can bring the rest of the aspirants together. That is why we have decided. That is why we have come up with an equal term that coming Saturday, we are going to vote for Dr. Brian Champion. As simple as that. Some people are saying that they are going to employ 3 people like 10. Now here's the case. Dr. Brian Champion has made it clear that every delegate will pinpoint, will show something, will enjoy, will mention his name, that after 31st, after coming Saturday, if he's able to win or become the flag bearer, he is not going to single out only few people like 10 or more, but rather every delegate is going to enjoy. Every delegate is going to benefit. And this particular message has motivated us to vote as
Ebusi afanu nti semwe ana hafa no mrashibedwani wono so wode abetudwa ye de bi ababesum ye gina sansemwe so na ye twa ye ho akwaje aboafo nkrato aba ye ba ye beto ansem ne so
Yo, I'm on for and then Yamama Papa at the bar, a KFM musical shopper. You to sum you know. Who free a Kumasa Macom that Damono, a sunny at the bar at Dumino, Sabran Udu, a Sambra Junction, Sambra Hotel, Quantana Sope. Now shop on any Sambra Hotel and the Dinja anymore. Would the free Sambra Hotel, a woo sunny at the co, Nankani and Hagan Hono, Annie, a hawk and a KFM musical shop. Ye to sum you know, yet be no fofro. Now the air can say, if you papa a timiche, the odia sorry, the odi grow agro ahudo. Tuma de be a woody over here a young fidya musical instrument piano, a KFM into a say Ghana Muntie Asante Mai Muntie, a KFM musical shop, Anna Sabre, Yapia no fofro Monochai, a war Premper the 2nd Street. Ufri old man come down and now sunny ediko edumno and udu Sambra Hotel Quantana so now what done on Sunny Faso. Oho anas KFM Musical Shop yi ewo yene Sambra Hotel ana ehwe animo ye twa abrebia
na mese se meya proud anase meye twa na free kumasi edun KFM instrument store obi bi sasa se bo me fu dia what to ma woni sida what dey near my papa ejira woni na what to say yes what to no bibi aka wakoma ni nyina free KFM instrument store kumasi edun se mi tra na me to no ma mi nya ho me ka fi se fi papa mu anim na mi kina no wo be tra ye ko ma ya do se kana twa nanka kana wu ensamfu ayi
Medogbena mi Ghana duko do ajaple ho duko kata. Mi echonya nyi adevena mi cho Talent Microfinance Limited Gajradopa. Mi wona susu savings, adishare, school buafo, cashback, ple bubwa okata. Nenyebe egajom de mi agbo la letie tomegbeko ateun ahoga dodo. Kenenyebe egajom vivi la nenyebe o gahia ola atenwava ava de ogai kenehia fa.
Taneyebe mi foncho mi afa jomu yo kenye mi afa gadodo nyawa. Business loan elemiashi, church finance elemiashi, salary loan elemiashi, eye bubo li kenye personal loan. Eye nenyebe mi foncho business loan a enye gadodo ikemie nana asichalao. Nenyebe washigba keke, alom eleswe, we have a talent. Mi pepegede nwo nenye wo shigba lesua ne woge wo kekegede ji to talent pomonu ome nenye be mi ponchu mi afa salary loan a enye gado mo mi ke mi huna mi afa jirudu dola nke ga nyu he ya va talent wo pay slip pe bank statement ye kwenye nwi hia o na kokko ho salary loan le rate mi to keke akeji church financier personal loan va nenye habobo masoli hama eji fufofo sankuo jitao olila ashibobwe kekeake mia flegeno na nohem v choji nto jinwade vare kwereka mpopo kai ganyu heya talent kuna kpo heya ole chagbagba na do tare talent bena wo gado monwa anobobwe nami akpenami
etibe ya nyafi ke talent la
Talent Microfinance Jengo Amegan Shipe Ape Letina Tejipo Hotame
Miape Kapomoye 050-129-1298 Allo 050-128-9119 Talent Oga Kwamanu Banto
Talent Microfinance, your channel of wealth.
Ebusia for your time mamuina kwaba edamase se enwumre muguso etmu TV no ha mohwe no nsia kase wo KFM TV ne so mikoso kai use enwumre sem no eguso etwegu ewo ye abefo ntintam video ne so Facebook and YouTube KFM TV GH eno tu betimi ahwebi na wa share na wa like na wa dwenche no so die gu ase ama me kama na meto asem ne so di ama odi and the Minister for Works, Housing and Water Resource Kenneth Gilbert J na then accountability series or the shares no and the two watch him say break to see defense project no 25% there wo area phase 2 no wo muguso a enche bia no wo mewie bibia de amatememfo a wo mo.
You will recall in March 2025 His Excellency John Dramani Mahama visited Sulakope, Agaveji and Amutinu in the Ketu South municipality, where tidal waves had displaced thousands of residents. During that visit, a firm commitment was made by His Excellency, the President, to address that devastation. True to that promise, I'm pleased to announce that a contract was awarded for the phase 2 of the Blekusu Coastal Protection Project. And in August last year, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, officially broke ground for the commencement of this critical project. Currently, the project is 25% completed, and calm has already been restored along the coastline. Additionally, the Lower Volta Basin Sea Defense Corridor has been incorporated into Waka Resilience Investment Project Phase 2, with technical assessments and environmental impact studies currently ongoing. Feasibility studies have also commenced for future coastal projects at Shama Apo, Ningo Pram Pram, that is the Phase 2, and Ada West.
Ebusia Finance same way and a Minister for Works and Housing wade abetudwa yen so ye de bi aba besom ye to ansem ne so e de ama obioma eye amansie Central Miners amoho and the wo mo so e de abetudwa mo chese eye kitahode bia e course wo mo ni aposifo entem no eno anam so mo modin same way e kwa matimem fo mo se wo nka mo akoma nto mo yem hwe no mo ama basbasa e bia ensi e ho sa wo mo e hwe se eye eno no ebetimi akose esan se mra basbasa ene course no nipa ba ko de woto aso ofa so eto anananu e won siedra eno eyare husem ye papa e wo my Ghana ha mo hwe sa sumje mapa ebetimi epie mu e wo.
We have come to your doorstep to address you on an issue, the incident which occurred on Bepotintin School on 23rd of this month, January, which was last Friday. We are Small Scale Miners Association at Bepotintin School in the Amansia Central District. We extend our deepest condolence to the family who lost their beloved son and a brother through this incident. Also, we therefore wish, though we don't know him, but we will say he's our brother, we wish him a very speedy recovery. On the 23rd, which was Friday, a sudden information came up at Skumu and its environment, which was not good news. A police patrol team was on duty doing their job as assigned to, but suddenly news that we heard that they shot 2 guys and 1 is dead and the other had a severe injury. On that same day, our leaders was at Jakobu discussing with the district commander on how to get servicemen at our electoral area. So when this information came up, some of us rushed to the scene and found 1 dead and other severe injured. After taking the decision of sending him to the nearby hospital, we consulted those around that what happened, and this is what their response. They said the police patrol team came to their area and found a pump action gun with one of the boys, which they took it and asked him to provide a proper document to reclaim his gun. On returning back from their duties, the guys laid some metals and wood and motorcycle on the road as a barrier to block the police car so they can continue by explaining to us. Then they exchanged wooden sticks and cutlasses with the policemen in the aim of reclaiming their pump action. The officer who took the gun and the officers who were on duty were 3. Some was on the driver other side, and also their main target was to take the pump action gun, which was taken by the police officers. The police officer gave 2 warning shots, but continuing with the officers not less than 30 seconds, the guys didn't listen. So they succeeded by taking their pump action gun and trying to run away with it. The officer followed them shouting, put the gun down, about 2 to 3 times. Whilst they didn't listen, and the officer shot him down and retrieved the gun. Back so, the other guy who was on the officer who gave 2 warning shots, also trying to take the service rifle, which the officer didn't allow, and the other guy, he shot the leg to a severe injury. We want to let the general public know that the boys of Bepotintin School are innocent about this matter, because talking to the eyewitness who did the video said most of them took their bag and their luggage and walked backwardly direction to a town called Dentra Domnase in the central region. We can't confirm that they live at that area or not. Upon watching the video several times, we, the leaders, don't know any of them because they are not from our town or jurisdiction. we, the Small Scale Miners Association at Bipotinti School, we are not in support of the criminal act. The servicemen are our friends and has been our brothers from time memorial. We condemn this act because we know after God, who gave us daily protection, the next to protect us is the servicemen.
Ebusia fanuntin semwe anamansie Central Miners wo mo dia betudwa ye free sansem ni mo dia ma dia motorists a wo mo ewo malam eye enso e dia betudwa mo chem se eye malam eye wo mo interchange na wo ho no ke be ya ban ni mpani for mo hwe na wo mo besiesie enfa mo mesa se tibia wo mo sesia no e ade a eni enya potholes ni ade a ewo mo no e ade a wo mo driver for no nam so a wo mo ebreye papa ni to mo sempani for se wo mo ntwa mo ni embehwe wo.
This na omoye de na ayese speed ramp na wo ho no enye because ho no enye baby e speed ramp to ho a eye baby a like oh kwa you have to go straight into the moment na wo awudi anim hu say na wo slow down ni ofi wechi ba no no hu ye and beside that so enye ho no mu ni nyina na omoye aja baby into ase uduru baby a wo say wo so about this side me ho so ka bi so wo side a very difficult nti the omoye ho nde either say ombe yesu nyina straight a nka be boa
oh how did they be aye from a bit is there be a wotai no aye to meet you wotai tai na you ga to meet you do to meet oboadwan to crowd to me say and I say to me they be a nam shop they be a nam shop so they be also spare parts na yekoto ti they be a yedwuma na spare parts nko na yejeto they be also aka when man be o to me shaky so when that's why you to me fast so smooth by any so no to me gugugugugu na shaky time ma wiki boadwan na ade no
agin the heart say e be on out the speed unim say bibisa ewo soro ho at once now to me to tone grand a party two budget and I be so ho one take killer accident to me see kasi bebre nim ti o mo tete e wo top o ni ade ntino e ade haye
e fa ho mo but edu say by this time say edu anopa kwan no nya photos na want ama traffic to me chisa edu on so agi say omo come Madina La Paz this say omo some this so we mo to me some chi reverse and say omo ba for overhead na say e dey akọ La Paz this sa kwan no so dey so nya kwati e sre pa say aban fa na ni hwe no be hwe sa kwan no so mai
odokọ kwan so ni na tutu any overhead ne so nam so kra na usuro na recently we are down for being accident o free top o be top form intino sisi apo yenim de ye ntie nam kwa so kra na usuro ntie pa ma chopa omo mbra no be kwan ne mai wa esrom
ese ties ese say budget and aso on so moto etibi fi so say bom say na etibi ko pem wo no na fi so na be bo with every track you be quite be fiscal sa ebe boss and say nyama bibiri e wo so e sra ba say omra no me mwa kwano ase bebi wo kwa bo say na tutu so this aban na be there no ono that so ba no be there wo be and this sra ni say so omra no me mwa
ebusi afanu tin semwe ana eyemala motorist a omo hono wo so mo de abetuja ye do free sansem no akonsem from there eye wo hene a wo Sajimase enso e de abetuja wo chim se kame aye se sa kro no ene importem ho de mpanifo eyomuni e de amome san se eye infrastructure bi nkoso wo ho employment so bi nkoso enu tie se ade wo mo share aban ni mpanifo so mu twomuni emfa mbehwe wo
ne yenim so bi rasta e yakom na mfa no fin collaborate ana se rasta no obi a odi ni huni ni tiri why no fine and akoye say uye rasta bia unum wi uye rasta bia uhu atra onum tramo onum red eniema basa onam na ni nikada ne to eni timi mpa bi wo mikrom a ne edisu biem mesre aban no say yare ebuso papa na me ka ko sisu say Sajimase ya yeti metimi akasi mebo say efi Dr. Kwame Nkrumah emre so a oye edwa so ma yen aban bia meye property bia ma Nkrumah aban bia ni ho on challenge no omra aban bia ni ho a wakati ese Sajimase waye ade papa bi ama yɛn sɛ yɛmfa mpuntuo sɛ ebia na ɛyɛ ankorankora ebotom ana ɔho yɛ na mmom development sɛ town roads sɛ yɛsi ebia agyanan kekempo aban bi ba agyanan kora yɛntumi ansi anwie ɛde ti ne meka ne sɛ yɛn yɛafɔ yɛn ho adwen wo a wobɛyɛ biribi ama yɛn wo ne yɛtaa w'akyi wo a wobɛyɛ biribi ama yɛn wo ne yɛtaa w'akyi yɛni party biara yɛmfa yɛne nto party biara so ɛne ti ne yɛyɛ biara no ba yɛkwan yɛyi okurom yɛ bridge ayɛyɛ ɛyɛ yankasa yɛ hospital ayɛyɛ ɛyɛ chip company ɛyɛ yankasa yɛ modern bo ɛne ti yɛsrɛ sɛ aban baabi adu no ɔfa ne ho nyim bi na ɔmmoa yɛn wɔ street bebree ɛnkɔ yie yɛdwa so ɛnyɛ na dwa deɛ sɛ nkɛkwan yɛ yie na dwa nso yɛ yie a kuro no nkwanim a na ɛkɔ ɛnɛ sɛ adwuma se nyɛ ketewa ɛnɛ sɛ adwuma se ɛnyɛ ketewa atrɛ yɛsrɛ Ghana ban ɔne ne mpanimfoɔ ɔnhwɛ ɔntwa wɔn anim ɛhwɛ sɛ adwuma se na ɔmmoa yɛn
sɛ adwuma se ɔn sɛ kuro no yɛ kɛseɛ no so no na afoforɔ ɛba bɛgum sɛ kuro no afoforɔ aba bɛgum na ɔmo firi akyire ɔmo baeɛ no anka yɛn ɛha yɛn ba atuturo asɛm ne nneɛma bi ɔmo yɛ wɔ kurom hɔ no ɔna ɛha yɛn because yɛn sɛ deɛ awɔ ana kyekyere kurom
Yet one semne so edia more than National Disaster Management Organization a yetwa from say NADMO and the day ukopiem ekweshi lagoon na omashe demolition exercise bi atu wo amoche say eno eyade bi ebeboa ma flood na bibia esisi ewo my Ghana ni titiu ene nkramantem ha ni kweshi no ano etimi abrase edia mo bibia enu nti ana sa demolition exercise we ekoso gidigidi ewo hosa eno enya asem kito adan ene no ma bia esi bia ye ni sesi no wo ma ahye ase a wo mo ebubu no Adeshman Benuti demolition exercise we ene dwe ekoso ewo eyekpeshi lagoon pa wo mo HSS adan ene no ma bi esi biaye a eni sesi no mo ahase a wo mo ebubu na wo mo esusu se eno eyade be beboa ma flooding ano etimi abrase ewo hwa yenso yede bi ababesomo ewo no sia kase ne so yegina sansem we so na ya dane ho sima ba ye ba ye de nsem no ekọ edwedie emu Yaden sem no ekwadwadie mu dia ededwe Bank of Ghana edi abetudwa mu echese eye mobile money transaction wo my Ghana hano sesi ade abone ho modern akosu ye papa wo December abosumi emu ewo 2025 no ade abone ho modern ekodru 518 points 4 billion Ghana cedis wo my Ghana ha eno HSM mobile money transaction ayade a ekoso ye papa edi amaya mo hwe nim se eya afifufra yesimi ebekoso a abone homodin akwanim edi amaya se na be ya ebebo ama Ghana yesikasem no eno so etimi akonenim na ka bia ye de no yetimi ahye na yetie no nti Bank of Ghana mpanifo nwumewe nsem we anomode abetudwa efa mobile money transaction enho ayen so ye de ababesum ye gina sansem we so na amadane me ho sima ba me ba me de nsem no eko anigedie emu. Yadin sem no ekwa ni jedie mudia endedwe eye music company ba kwa from say Grind Up Charlie eye kwesiata na award ne ho adomomo ne omo ye enwum ne ade na kwesiata de nsem bi ebetu dwa form ho ne ade a eno enenam so ema asem ekopie mu ewo court asisi ade eye Grind Up Charlie e de abetu dwa mo chese womo asiwi eye kwesi ata eno eye 10 million Ghana cedis ana womo ehwe nim se kwesi ata be bone humode na se obetu ade amomo so be nden wahwe na womo akasa ansem wi na ewo my Ghana hase a womo hwe nim se eye 27 January 2020 eye 6 muno ana sase mu ebeto Ghana apono se ndi obibia twene session ni abasa ewo hosa eye kwesi ata enso edin sem bebre na ebetu dwa Grind Up Charlie ho eme ode ne ho kodomo nyoma wenya ne de onyaye no eno ananam so masisi ade Grind Up Charlie eye mpenifo na kasa ba montima womoso edin sem we abetudwa yen so yedi bi ababesom ewo no nsia kase no eso eno nti mi gina kwesi ata ene anigede ensemi so na mede enwume no nsia kase no mede ni nia aba na ewie yensem no na edoso ye papa enwume de edi mu akotene bi ni se eye kwandan sensemende dwe ana court ekọ ho ates na wo mo ehwese Matthew enyamde wono ana wasan abe machibedweni edi made hye ya wo mo ewo kwandan abaton peso so a yedi ebi ebesom sa enso ana ndedwe okopie mu ewo Peshi Laguna eye nadmo ahye demolition exercise bi ase a ende dining normal esibia ye ni sese no wo ma hyasie ebubu na no so yede ensem yede ebesum yede dwede ensem eka ho edima eye Bank of Ghana ede abetudwa mo chese wo December bosumi mu ewo 2025 mobile money etimi eko nenim ekodru eye sika no sombo 518 billion eye Ghana cedis ewo my Ghana no so yede ensem yede ebesum yede anigede ensem eka ho dema Grind Up Charlie and the day mpenifo esiu kwesiata ayeba ne nyumto ewo my Ghana ha wo mochese sika wo mode ato so 10 million Ghana cedis I no yede ensem yede ebesum enwumei weni nsem ne afoforo pi ayebo ano yede besum se no nsia kase wo KFM TV ne so yede asida sonko ebekwa ma yabo afọ KFM Musical Center womo eton instrument sell pe guitar combo microphone no odofo me fa wani nche bebi ase KFM Musical Center wudu weni echemu asante mantema obehu mo twa kwan ewadum womo ne Sambra Hotel no ane bonhwe ni mo kwan mantema so no womo ewo Accra Zongole sa enso ana dada bate cab enso eton phones eni eho akade bia sell pe Infinix iPhone Samsung Jam Tecno ni anu duweni echemu dada bate cab akachia ubenya sa phones ni na ebi enye omonkwa Talent Microfinance enso yesika kwabia wo mobuani pandodo na ma wo musika sem ejina ne nan so enu nti se wo ye ankrankran numekun sorry na mo pe baby di musika esie no mema eno enye odadwen esanse talent for bar wo mo ebebo ma musika sem no etimi ejina ne nan so enwuma ejumeko we adaroma ana wo mo so masinema meden semi mede ebesomo ewo sa ebedo bibia asemu a moje bre etina mo fidie no ho hwe KFM TV News no yedamu ina ase yesan eda production team ne so ase se omo bo ama yede nsemi yede ebesomo kenkaifo enwumre eyeme maami esinkroma yemamu ina ajo